am searching for the light. I am looking for a guide to end the sleepless night, to live in deathless life.
For the absolute wellness, for the financial freedom, that's a global family caring for you and me.
With love and care, we share the weight of health. With faith and trust, we build the way of wealth. One world, one market, we are getting connected. Stay focused in one mind. In unity we work and strive. Say hello to the rising sun. Good morning to everyone. Say hello to freedom. See you at the top in DXN. I am searching for the light. I am looking for a guide to end the sleepless night, to live in deathless life.
For the absolute wellness, for the financial freedom, that's a global family caring for you and me.
With love and care, we share the weight of health. With faith and trust, we build the way of wealth. One world, one market, we are getting connected. Stay focused in one mind. In unity we work and strive. Say hello to the rising sun. Good morning to everyone. Say hello to freedom. See you at the top in DXN. One world, one market, we are getting connected. Stay focused in one mind. In unity we work and strive. Don't look left, don't look right, but look straight into DXN. Say hello to freedom. See you at the top in DXN. Say hello to freedom. See you at the top in DXN.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and good morning DSN. Okay, tonight one more time we are live in DXN Malaysia Facebook. So first of all, I would like to thank all of you, our beloved DXN distributor all around the world live with us right now. Okay, so malam ni satu lagi tajuk yang akan kita share atau kita kongsi dengan anda. And tonight will be in English session. So I'm really confident you will be to learn more about our green theory product. Okay, so as we know, DXN has produced a lot of product, and this product, we call it as a green product, is the most powerful products in DXN. Okay, so just stay tuned. Later on, we will invite and welcome our guest speaker to share with you about this green product, which is tonight we will share about our DXN spirulina. Okay. Okay, so say hello to freedom. Okay, say hello to freedom. Good morning to everyone. Thank you very much. Let us see apa yang kita kena buat. Of course, tak lain tak bukan. Malam ni adalah malam yang kita kata semua orang pun dah ada depan laptop ataupun depan handphone, smartphone masing-masing untuk bersama-sama dengan kita mendengar cerita tentang DXN spirulina. Okey, seperti biasa, apa yang perlu anda buat hanya ada 3 perkara. Jadi saya rasa macam tak perlu nak ulang lah. Setiap malam pun kita repeat the same perkara yang kita kena buat. The 3 things that you have to do as a DXN distributor, DXN members to keep promoting DXN. Okay, remember, every day, every time we go live, we do activity, it's not just for you. It's all for everyone, because this is for tonight actually is a product knowledge about our key product, which is the DXN spirulina. Okay, so this is very important for you to share the link, keep sharing the link, and of course, we hope the live viewers will be increased, and this session will benefit to all of you. And of course, we can highlight our brand of DXN. So hopefully, okay, after this session, semua pun akan lebih faham dan lebih seronok nak mengamalkan spirulina dan willingly, okay, sangat suka, happy to share about DXN spirulina. Okay. Alright, so I think malam pun dah hampir pukul 8.40, kita dah pasti kita perlukan lagi live viewers. Anda boleh share terus, no problem. Anda boleh share sampailah kita cukup 50, kita akan live. Sekarang kita dah hampir 40 lebih live yang dengan kita. Keep sharing, no problem. Sekejap lagi kita akan live untuk sama-sama mendengar cerita DXN spirulina. Jadi saya ulang jugalah ya. Because today is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Hari pun lupa. Jangan lupa ya, 3 benda ni for newly lah log in dalam Facebook kita. Thank you very much for choosing DXN, and of course all our DXN distributor to because choose DXN as your way of life. DXN dah 27 tahun in the market and very strong. Okay, very strong, and thank you for you to make it DXN, and you are one of the almost 10 million DXN members all around the world. Thank you. Okay, so before we invite and welcome our guests, let me share a little bit about our program this week, because we still have 3 more program. Okay. Tengok kat sini ya. Okay, kat sini nampak. Okay. So tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday 15 kita ada live bersama dengan Nepalese leaders in Nepalese language ya. Okay. So pukul 8.30 malam juga sama. And then Friday we have one more international speaker from Middle East, Crown Ambassador Mr. Abi Joseph in the ambassador journey. So of course every week we bring to you the successful leaders, especially our Crown Ambassador all around the world, to share his success journey, his motivation, his inspiration. Because last week also we bring the first Crown Ambassador from America, Crown Ambassador Mr. Rafael Diaz. Okay, I think the highest earner in DXN. Okay. Alright, so stay tuned until Saturday and Sunday also. We have 2 more program, the Leaders Corner. Saturday and Sunday we have one more journey to success with Thailand leaders. So this week very special lah, because we bring Nepal also we have the Thailand leaders, our neighbor country. Okay. So stay tuned guys and keep promoting DXN. Okay, I think dah habis apa yang saya nak share. But remember guys, to keep sharing, click share. And of course in your Facebook comment tu, just click like, love, whatever lah. Like, love. To increase our traffic or our volume in Facebook. Okay, and last but not least, after this session, you also can ask any question related to this topic, DXN spirulina, and inshallah our guest speaker will answer your question. But after the presentation of DXN spirulina. Okay, thank you guys. So stay tuned and let's us welcome our guest speaker for I think this beautiful lady. Okay, very well known already. Let's just welcome. Okay, good morning, Miss Pervisha.
Hi.
Hi, morning. Okay, so I think kita tak buang masa dah. Okay, we will continue. I will pass this session to you. Okay, for the topic of the tonight is green theory, DXN spirulina. So let's just one more time welcome our guest speaker, Miss Pervisha. Ready, K7. Okay, please welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, DXN, for the opportunity. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy and excited to be back here. I'm going to talk about another fantastic and not so often being talked on the right purpose, spirulina. And spirulina is usually been said as green, which is obvious. It's a green theory.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so it's been called as the green theory, all for obvious reason because spirulina is green. But apart from that, apart from just being a green color, what is spirulina is all about? I'm pretty sure by end of this session, it won't be a pin drop silent. It's going to be everybody is going to be like flushing in all the answers back to me because pretty sure you guys going to have a lot of things to say after you have learned what is spirulina and what is the common thing about spirulina, what is the benefit of spirulina, how does spirulina help our system, how does spirulina contributes to our system. So you're going to learn a lot about spirulina today. So let's start. Now, spirulina. What is spirulina? Let's go on the basic first. So spirulina is a microalgae that has been consumed for centuries. And why? Why would people over the centuries consuming spirulina, you may ask? It is because it is extremely high nutritional value and supposed health benefits. We will go through each and every health benefit, even if we take the whole night. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be an hour program. So today, out of popular lifestyle personalities endorse spirulina as a secret, potent superfood and a miracle from the sea. Here's the interesting fact, guys. Did you know that spirulina is also used as one of the food source for people of astronauts in NASA? So you should know how much of high quality nutrition spirulina has for it to be one of the food source to be given to astronauts who needs abundant supply of nutrition to keep their system going in that kind of environment. So did you guys know that spirulina is also called the pond scum? Yeah, it lives in the pond and it's called a scum. But that's what the popular supplement is really is. It's actually a type of blue-green algae that grows naturally in oceans and salty lakes in subtropical climates. Now, the extract is like the ancient time of people. So the extract usually harvested this spirulina from Lake Texcoco in central Mexico. And it is still harvested from Lake Chad in West Central Africa and turned into dry cakes. Now, spirulina was once classified as a plant because its richness in plant pigments. as well as its ability to photosynthesis, of course. But at first, spirulina was been classified as a genus Arterospira, but later it was put into a genus of spirulina. And this has been excessively studied. You guys can go and Google and find out a lot of things about spirulina, and it's amazing how much of studies, how much of research have gone into spirulina, and so much of outcome has come from it as well. Now, spirulina grows in a microscopic spirals which tend to stick together. So when that happens, it makes it far more easy to be harvested. It has an intense blue-green color, but relatively a mild taste. Those who have tasted spirulina will understand what I mean by mild taste of taste bud. Now, aside from supplement, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) also allow manufacturers to use spirulina as a color additive in gum, candy, and other packaged foods. So it is also been included in as a sub for other types of food as well. Now, sorry. Now, so this is a new slide that has been going around. So those people who have been with DXN family for a very long time, or who have undergone product knowledge training with the DXN staff or members, or um, members as well, they will be very familiar with this green theory slide. Now, the reason why I put this slide in it, because I wanted to show you guys that I am not going to more explain about this slide. I am going to go even further in depth. I am going to explore things that you guys have not known about spirulina. That is my aim for today. But I will love to go through the basics. So as all of you guys would have familiar that when it comes to consuming of spirulina, they always say that, oh, it's for anemic, it's for hemoglobin level, it's for your blood circulation. So this is the common example of supplement spirulina is used for. And it's also in a study that where we have 40 older people with a history of anemia, spirulina supplement increased the hemoglobin content of red blood cell and improved immune function. So now this is something you guys have actually known. Spirulina is for hemoglobin level, it's for your red blood cell, it's for your blood circulation. So this is done and dusted. I'm going to go to the next slide for you to understand spirulina is far more better and far more useful other than for our blood circulation. Now, after the next slide. Now, number one, spirulina is extremely high in many nutrients. So now we are going to move away from the blood supply circulation story, and we're going to look at what are the part of the nutrients that spirulina has. So it contains the protein, vitamin B1, B2, B3, copper, and iron. Now, of course, coming back to the blood circulation, all these are beautiful ingredients of nutrients for our bone marrow to produce new red blood cells. So now you understand the link between spirulina and our blood circulation and how it helps in developing new red blood cells. Now, did you guys know a standard daily dose of spirulina, 1 to 3 grams, but dose up to 10 grams per day have been used effectively. So you can, a single tablespoon, like around 7 grams of dry spirulina powder contains all those that's been listed below. So how amazing is that? Only 7 grains, but contains all these fantastic nutrients included. In addition, the same amount holds only 20 calories and 1.7 gram of digestible carbs. So basically, it does not increase on your calorie intake. You're still able to keep healthy and keep fit at the same time. Now, apart from whatever that's mentioned, it also contains magnesium, potassium, manganese, and small amounts of almost every nutrients. For me, I find like spirulina is an all-arounder nutrients. It's just pack of full fun facts. I have never seen anybody say that, oh, don't take spirulina. Spirulina is bad. I think those who says that are those people who maybe perhaps have not seen my life thing going on. Or number two, have not studied about spirulina much, because there is zero complaint about spirulina. Spirulina is just abundant supply of nutrients waiting for you guys to start consuming spirulina. Okay. Now, number 2, spirulina is also a powerful antioxidant. And how it happens is that, okay, this is the interesting fact. Oxidative damage can harm your DNA and your cells. This damage can drive to chronic inflammation. And those who have paid attention to my previous presentation about enzyme theory will understand chronic inflammation. What does it do to our system? It will contribute and develop furthermore illness or ailments and diseases. And how does spirulina help in this situation? Well, spirulina is a fantastic source of antioxidants, which can protect against oxidative damage. Now, who knew that? And how does it do? It has a main active component called phycocyanin. This antioxidant substance also gives spirulina that unique blue-green color. So not only it gives such a beautiful color to spirulina, but it also gives plenty of benefit for our own system. Now, phycocyanin can fight free radicals and inhibit production of inflammatory signaling molecules. Now, this is providing an impressive antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effect. So this is a very important fact, you guys. When anybody asks you, what does spirulina do to you? And if you just say, oh, spirulina is just a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. So now you can go a bit more further in depth by saying the main active component, which is the phycocyanin, which helps for the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Now, several studies also have proven that spirulina can arrest the development of cancer progression. Now, again, I'm repeating this, guys, that whatever that I'm mentioning now, whatever DXN product, it is merely a helping tool. So whatever diseases or whatever illness that you're having, this is a preventive measure. This is one step before you get any sort of ailment. So like I've explained, spirulina can arrest the development of cancer progression. So this is a step behind the whole thing starts. And also reduce the risk of cancer initiation or benign tumor. And it also boosts your immune system. It is a great substitute for animal products as it contains a special form of protein that assimilates well. Now, this is a good news for those who are vegetarians, vegans, and those who are just trying to avoid eating meat for health purposes or for religion purposes. Guys, take spirulina. This has abundant supply of protein, which will make you forget about meat. Now, unlike animal proteins, it does not burden your body with waste product, and it also does not cause acidity like how seafood or red meat cause. And it is also rich in, like, the main active component, our phycocyanin, a pigment with anti-cancer properties. So you guys are learning a lot about phycocyanin, and the benefit of phycocyanin in spirulina keep on developing. It strengthens the immunity and inhibit excess cell division. Spirulina offers also some protection against oral cancer. Now, why I say oral cancer? Because there were a study conducted for 87 people in India with precancerous lesion called oral submucous fibrosis, or shortly known as OSMF, in the mouth. Among those who took 1 gram of spirulina per day for 1 year, 45% of them saw their lesions disappear, compared to only 7% in the control group. So this has actually scientifically, medically been tested using placebo effect and people volunteer as well. And when these people stopped taking spirulina, almost half of them redeveloped lesions in the following year. That's a very interesting fact. And in another study conducted with 40 individuals with the same lesion of OSMF, 1 gram of spirulina per day led to greater improvement of OSMF symptoms Then the drug pentoxifylline. Pentoxifylline is what we use as a chemotherapy for OSMF. So it spirulina obviously can't match to our chemotabs, but it definitely can help chemotabs, and it definitely benefit in much more. Be able to control the symptoms, be able to control the preventive measure by using spirulina. Okay, so we know that first, it has high many nutrients. It is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It may have anti-cancer properties as well, based on the studies. Now, fourth one, it can protect HDL, which also known as high density lipoprotein level, and lower our triglyceride level, which is our amino acid. Now, fatty structure in your body are susceptible to oxidative damages. Always remember that. This is known as lipid peroxidation, which is a key driver of many developing serious illness. Now, for example, one of the key steps in development of heart disease is the oxidation of incomplete process of cholesterol. So happens when you do not have a complete digestion process of cholesterol, the development of heart disease can occur. Interestingly, the antioxidant in spirulina appear to be particularly effective at reducing this lipid peroxidation in both humans and animals. So this is a win-win situation. Apart from antioxidant for our blood circulation, spirulina also helps in reducing lipid peroxidation process. And I think this is a fantastic thing to know about spirulina. And I'm pretty sure you guys have not known that spirulina can help for your allergies. We DXN people will always opt for, when it comes to allergy, we will opt for like ligno powder, ligno plus syrup, or lignopine. It's always ligno, but hey guys, even spirulina can help. Now, allergy rhinitis, it's characterized by inflammation in your nasal passageways. It is triggered by environment allergens such as pollen, animal hair, or even dust or environment. Now, spirulina is a very popular alternative treatment for symptoms of allergic rhinitis, and there is an evidence that can be effective. In one study that was conducted, in 127 people with allergies issue, 2 grams per day dramatically reduced the symptoms like nasal discharge, sneezing, nasal congestion, and itching. Now, consumption of spirulina helps in reducing all these symptoms. Now, it is so amazing that we know spirulina also helps for people who have chesty cough, flame accumulation. So all this will help if you consume spirulina. Now, off to the fun fact of number 6. We are still moving. You guys can see the facts is just adding up. So don't think spirulina is just for blood supply or blood circulation or hemoglobin level. It has so much more benefit, and we are going through one by one. Now, number 6, it may reduce the blood pressure. Now, blood pressure, blood sugar, this is the 2 most talked about in our medical field, among everyday's life. Everybody will say like, oh, what's your pressure? Your pressure is so high. Or what's your sugar? Your sugar is so high. This is like a daily routine conversation when you meet up after so long, or after MCO, after having fun and all that. It's always blood pressure, blood sugar, blood pressure, blood sugar. So by consuming spirulina, hey, there's no need of this conversation. You can talk about so many other benefit stuff after consuming spirulina. Now, how spirulina helps in your blood pressure and blood sugar? While 1 gram of spirulina is inactive, a dose of 4.5 grams per day has been shown to reduce blood pressure in individuals with normal levels. This reduction is thought to be driven. Now, how spirulina is being driven by an increased production of nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that helps your blood vessel relax and dilate. Now, when it comes to sugar, a study, it was observed that taking spirulina as a dietary supplement for 12 weeks result in a significant reduction in blood fat levels. It is particularly beneficial for diabetics as it decreases inflammation and help reduce your blood pressure and your cholesterol as well, like I have mentioned. So by having these properties, which helps the blood vessel to relax and dilate, this makes the heart don't have to work a bit extra. So here's an interesting fact that you guys should know, that when your blood pressure is high, always remember it may be few other reasons. It's not necessary because your heart is not fluctuating pressure or anything of sort. It can be something simple like your blood circulation. This is a common thing that I have been observing, that when I have people who check their blood pressure, oh, the blood pressure is very high, oh, something wrong with my heart. Generally, definitely heart plays a role, but generally usually it's because our blood circulation. When our blood is very thick, blood thickness happens, this requires our heart to work extra. So heart have to work extra in order to reach to the furthest of our body, which is our tip of our fingers and our tip of our toes. So when that happens, blood pressure goes up, because why? You are making your heart to overwork due to the blood thickness. So technically it's not a heart problem, it's your blood circulation problem. So in generally, people who start consuming spirulina will rebalance their blood circulation, and obviously the blood pressure will be normal, because now the heart do not require to work as hard as it should, because the blood circulation is going on a normal pace. Also, when it comes to your blood sugar, spirulina definitely has a lot of scientific evidence base which has control our blood sugar. Now, improve our gut health. Those who have been with me since day one will understand that I love to talk about our gut. I love to talk about our digestion system, because our digestion system is the motherboard of our entire body. This is the most important element in our entire system. And guess what, guys? Spirulina helps that too. How does it help? Spirulina is easily digestible, as its cells do not have a tough fibrous walls. Now, study shows that spirulina can support gut health as people age. Because as we grow older, our gut will grow old as well. So technically, the mucosal membrane layer, the absorption, the acidity, the electrolytes, alkaline acid base, everything will be affected as we age. Now, a study conducted in 2017 on a mice suggested that spirulina can help preserve the healthy gut bacteria. So don't forget, we also have our happy bacteria in our gut that we ever so needy in order to have a fantastic absorption. And I'm pretty sure you guys have known this, or this will be a new fact to you. Spirulina also treat ulcer. How does it treat ulcer? Is that act as a good treatment for gastric, duodenal ulcer, thanks to the presence of amino acid. You guys got it right. Cysteine and a high content of high quality protein. Being rich in chlorophyll, it is great for retaining and restoring a good digestion. Now, with all these properties, of course, spirulina prevents constipation, because when you consume spirulina, all your happy guts, your happy gut bacteria is happy, your gastric, your acid, amino acid, your electrolytes are very well balanced, mucosal membrane layer in your digestive colon and your ileum is perfectly fine. How can you have constipation? So of course, spirulina prevents constipation. Now, I have actually explained very briefly on the benefits of spirulina, how it's benefit into our system, and what is spirulina all about. But here, this is the best thing, guys. Look at this. DXN company have created so many varieties of spirulina for you to consume to your own liking. Like, one thing I love about DXN is that DXN doesn't make it seem like you are eating medicine. Doesn't seem like you've been forced to take your greens, take all your supplements and your nutrients. But DXN make it so much fun. Like, we have spiri noodle, which is an authentic tom yum flavor, specially made with spirulina. And most important, guys, it is free from artificial coloring and use the oil-free drying process. Now, guys, Maggi, all those commercialized noodles, especially the fast food type of noodles, all has wax. And the beauty of spear noodles is that it does not have wax. And if you guys get spear noodle, you will know once you start boiling it, you will not see that milky layer, that bubbles layer of wax on it. And it's so fast, it's so easy to cook, and it's so fast to cook. Always remember, guys, anytime you buy any sort of noodles, when you boil it, if there is a bubble layer on top, that is your wax layer. And that is what you will consume. And that is what going into your happy gut. Always remember, our happy gut will suffer when you consume all those wax materials. Go and get spirulina noodle, guys. Tom yum flavor, it's amazing. And spirulina cereal. What a way to start our morning. Apart from taking oats or taking Cocoa Crunch, cornflakes or what, you can give your children spirulina cereal. And trust me, guys, you actually don't feel the spirulina. I know some people would think, spirulina is such a strong taste. If you guys can't handle spirulina taste, I would suggest adding Cocoa-Z, our pure hot cocoa. Add Cocoa-Z 1 packet with spirulina cereal packet, and then you eat. It's so yum. And spirulina cereal has high nutrients of spirulina cereal with spirulina extract. So this is a fantastic way to get your morning started with spirulina. And apart from all these fancy meals that you can make using spirulina, this is the basic spirulina we have. We have in a tablet and a capsule form, also in a powder form. These are naturally cultivated using selected best species. It is cultivated in a clean pond and there's no pesticide or herbicides are applied. And this is something that I have actually seen on my own eyes when I made a trip to the DXN farm in Jitra in Kedah, Malaysia. I had this privilege to look at how spirulina was grown and being made. It's one thing I can assure you, spirulina is being made with full of love, guys. It's such a beautiful insight to see how spirulina is being made without any sort of chemical or any sort of preservative or no pesticide, nothing. This is the purest spirulina by far that I have seen. Now, guys, I have given you spirulina capsule, powder, tablet. I've given you spirulina cereal, and I have given you spirulina noodles. So there's no excuses why you should not incorporate spirulina in your daily life, in your daily routine. Okay, now I know you guys are waiting for this moment. The beauty of DXN is that you do not only use DXN product, DXN spirulina for consuming. You also can use DXN spirulina for other stuff. What is the other stuff I'm talking about? We can use spirulina for skin benefits. Now, why? I want to explain the scientific reason behind first before I explain the secret ingredients and the secret recipe. Spirulina has a high content of vitamin A, B12, and E, calcium, iron, and phosphorus. All are rich, very vital for skin health. Free radicals make your skin look tired, limp, and flabby. Taking spirulina supplements on a regular basis works wonders for your skin. So this is for consuming, but also for applying. Now, spirulina is effective in treating dark circle and dry eye symptoms. It is a detoxifying effect. Give your eyes new energy, power, removing dark shadows and dryness. Spirulina also contains tyrosine, vitamin E, tocopherol, and selenium. All are which known for their anti-aging effects. Now, this is a ting. Why? Tyrosine slows down the aging of skin cells. Now, all the anti-aging people who just want to have a youthful and a chemical-free and all nature-based, start putting spirulina. Okay, enough, guys. So, how do you do DXN spirulina into your face? Now, this is something that I have personally done, and I have personally recommended numerous people. Face mask. We can do our own face mask using DXN spirulina. How? We use 1 capsule of spirulina, add few drops of pure rose water, and try to have the most purest organic rose water. mix one capsule, mix few drops, make like a paste, and you can apply it on your face. Leave it for at least 20 to 30 minutes or till it gets dry, and then you just wash it off. Instantly, you can feel your skin has room to breathe, and it's actually thanking you, by the way. And apart from face mask, you can also use as a detoxification, like exfoliating skin. How do we do this? We use 1 scoop of spirulina powder plus 1 cup of pure coconut body scrub. You can get this body scrub at any retailers, of course, but make sure you get an organic one. 1 scoop of spirulina powder and 1 cup of pure coconut body scrub. So you can actually just exfoliate your skin. And you can do it throughout your body, any dark region, dark spot in any part of your body. You can use this as an exfoliating scrub. Now, apart from skin, now for hair, external use of spirulina can speed up hair growth. Besides consumption, this algae is used as an ingredient in shampoo, conditioner treatments. It also helps in the hair regrowth. Spirulina acts as an alternative medicine to deter further loss of hair and facilitate hair renewal. Spirulina acts as an antioxidant compound, taking it up to 4 weeks to make your hair completely dandruff-free, glossy, and stronger. How do we do that? Now, hair mask. This is something that I have actually recommended a few people and been getting good feedback. You use 2 capsules of spirulina. You add few drops of gunner oil. Guys, don't forget to shake the gunner oil bottle because Lindsay is hiding inside. So once you shake the gunner oil bottle nicely, add few drops, put in 2 capsules of spirulina, and what you do, just take a bit and apply it directly to your scalp. Problem with hair loss or hair issue is not the hair, it's the scalp issue. So we need to attack the core problem. So just take 2 capsules, few drops, make a paste, and apply it directly. Just rub it nicely into your scalp and try to make sure the gunner oil seeps inside and absorbs. As you know, gunner oil absorbs 7 layers of our skin straight to our blood circulation. So just get a nice rub it on your scalp region everywhere. And you can do what? I would just wrap it up and leave it for up to 2 hours. And then when I'm taking bath, I will shower it as well. So I do this for at least in 1 week, 2 to 3 times. For each time when you wash your hair, 2 hours before, just do this hair mask and run your errands and then just wash your hair. Now, for hair mask for dandruff, those who are suffering from dandruff, you can use half a scoop of spirulina powder plus 10 ml of our very own virgin coconut oil. Because virgin coconut oil has the properties of opening up our pores and clearing all this flaky dandruff. So hair mask, same thing, you can put it and instead of 2 hours, because virgin coconut oil composition is a bit thick, so I would suggest doing this hair mask for dandruff for around 40 minutes and then you can just wash it off. I have given you so many things. I've given you consumption of spirulina and I've also given you usage of spirulina for your skin and your hair. So guys, get your spirulina and start doing all this benefit and this fun stuff. Okay? Now, I have always been very proud of my guru. If you want to know more things about spirulina, please look it up for this research paper. This is the first ever research paper collaborate with our DXN founder and CEO, and also Dr. Sivakumaran. You will know more about spirulina having a read on this paper. So guys, don't miss the chance. This paper has been going viral and going around, has been such an eye-opener for many people who are trying to understand what is DXN products all about and how DXN products can help our immune system and our overall well-being. So guys, do check out this paper. Now, I would like to explain a bit more about how spirulina is not only helping our system, but also helping globally, worldwidely. Now, given its high nutrition profile, scientists examining malnutrition have shown an interest in spirulina. Several studies have looked at the effect of supplementation among malnourished population, including anemic pregnant women and children in developing countries with high poverty rates. This is a paper according to a 2017 review published in the Journal of International Medical Research. One such study actually shows that, published in Maternal Pediatric Nutrition in 2016, involving 87 malnourished and anemic children under age 5 from Gaza. Researchers have gave half the children vitamins and mineral supplements and half of the spirulina supplements for 3 months. The children who received spirulina saw a significant more improvement in weight and height gain, ferritin and iron levels, hemoglobin volume than in the children who just received a regular vitamins and mineral supplements. The author noted that small size of study and more research have been done to examine the malnourished using spirulina, guys. So this is a very, very bombastic thing, that malnutrition is something that many high poverty case countries are suffering. So spirulina has been a wonder woman, a hero in this malnutrition case. And what an amazing, proud thing to know that DXN has something to do with it as well. Now, Intergovernmental Institution for the Use of Microalgae Spirulina Against Malnutrition, or in short is called IMSUM. This is an intergovernmental observer to the United Nations Economic and Social Council. So IMSUM and DXN have actually signed an MOU to bring spirulina to an unprecedented 1 million children, as well as 50 kg spirulina to IMSUM per month for 1 year to its flagship program. How amazing is that? That DXN is able to collaborate with IMSUM to contribute spirulina to 1 million children for 90 days, 3 grams of spirulina daily. And how does it benefit this? Of course, it improves the life of children and other participating in the humanitarian program. DXN to stem the loss of lives worldwide by various means is not only a prudent decision, but also a significant return that aid towards building a better and more inclusive and just world. So this is something which is we as a DXN members and DXN family should be extremely proud. DXN know the benefit of spirulina, and DXN is putting a good use of our spirulina to help the whole world. So kudos to DXN, kudos to our founder and CEO, Dr. Lim Xiaojun, for this wonderful collaboration and wonderful start. So this is the way, guys. Spirulina, I think I have said so much about spirulina. I think I have said not enough about spirulina. There's so much more benefit of spirulina, but this is just the tip of spirulina's wonderful iceberg, guys. Spirulina is an amazing product, and DXN is giving such a high quality and high preservatives of spirulina that we can never be lack of spirulina. And with the benefit of whatever it's been giving to our system and to the world, spirulina, I would say, is a way of life. It's the next step of having a healthy lifestyle. Now, guys, I have come to the end of my session. I know it's a very short session, but I hope it's an eye opener. It's a very brightening journey about spirulina. But fun fact aside, this is definitely a challenging time. Please do not take this lightly. It's a very challenging period for every one of us to stay healthy. We are staying alive, so I don't have to say staying alive, but we have to stay healthy. Now, stay healthy and strong immunity, strong system, strong gut. Do not forget that. We have responsibilities. We have to live consciously and responsible for the betterment of our future. Now, how do we do that? Let's stay healthy and boost our system with DXN. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Star Diamond, Miss Pavisha. Okay, give big clap. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think a lot of point, and maybe that I think most of the viewers or our DSM members with us now are really excited and I think full of knowledge of DSM spirulina. And the most important thing is as what Miss Pavisha said, you can visit our DSN spirulina pond in DSN farm in Chitra, so you can see, because seeing is believing. You can see the process how we harvest this spirulina, and you can drink the pure spirulina in our DSM farm.
Oh
Please
my God.
welcome to our.
I remember the
Mm.
time when I drank that spirulina.
You can drink as much as you can. One glass, two glass, three glass, unlimited. Okay, you can drink. Okay, so once again, thank you very much, Pavisha, and to all the viewers, you have a time to ask any question related to the essence of spirulina, and also thank you to Pavisha highlight or our new project of malnutrition to help the child acute malnutrition. It's all around the world, not only in Africa, but all around the world. So with our contribution, make it the spirulina is a superfood. So we hope can help our lovely children, okay, to grow healthy, and of course we can share the benefit of spirulina or to anyone. All right, so let us see any question from the floor. Okay, this is always after your presentation, uh, the most beautiful thing is this compliment lah.
That's my
Mr.
coaching
Frankie.
family.
Yeah, Kucing family. Okay. This is also from Mr. Daniel. And my daughter take Roselle and spirulina. Yeah,
And sweet.
because our product, our spirulina is superfood. So children it's good to eat because nowadays children sangat susah makan sayur. So it's a good choice of replacement of sayur-sayur vegetable. Okay, let us see. Okay. All right. So this one I use spirulina for facial mask. Okay. So Pavisha also say the recipe to do the facial mask. But don't forget, because we also have our Jempuri mask. Inside all the ingredient, the powerful ingredient also is a spirulina extract. So you want your face to become twang, like Pavisha, very shining naturally. Okay, you can use Jempuri mask. Okay, and also our skincare, our newest skincare from Korea also. Then Miracle and Jempuri also the one of the ingredient, super ingredient is spirulina. Okay, beauty from inside out. Beauty from out inside. Okay,
Internally,
alright.
externally, all the things.
Yeah, alright. So, Mr. Suresh, great extended information set. As the Pavisha, thank you very much. My question is, any idea how much is quantity of spirulina is added in our spirulina cereal in Spirulina?
Actually, this is included at the back of the packaging. If you guys turn
Yeah.
at the back of the packaging, it's been said how many gram per packet or how many gram the entire parcel contains of
Content.
spirulina. So just have to turn the packet and you guys will get to know how much goodies spirulina contain inside.
But the cereal is very nice. Although without cocoa also very nice.
No,
Okay.
I got some people who say that once they add with cocoa, even Dr. Siva takes it with cocoa, by the way.
Yeah. Maybe he love cocoa.
Yeah, I think that's just an excuse lah.
Okay. Okay. My daughter say cocoa influence cereal. Chocolate porridge. Yeah. Of
Oh,
course.
see?
So cute. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just see. As predicted.
Oh, okay.
What?
So basically, one capsule of spirulina has 4 tablets of spirulina inside. So you guys can do
Mm,
the math. That one capsule
yeah.
is actually far more concentrate. I don't like to use gram because when we consume, that nobody is using gram measurement. So I rather like to use simplified. That one capsule has 4 tablets of spirulina inside.
Okay, plus minus. Okay, then you can calculate. But remember, this is not a medicine, so you can take any
You,
amount
you
you
can
want.
you can down the entire bottle of spirulina and still be superpower.
Okay, like what your Sifu said the only one superfood in the world, okay,
Yeah.
that can eat large amount, unlimited, okay, superfood. Okay, all right. So one more testimony. I have used gano oil mixed with spirulina, but scalp will soon have more healthy hair. Then, okay, this is for hair. Who has no more hair since he's become MD of my biggest we in Malaysia. Okay, I can try. Okay, another. This is the question from Miss Anna Binek.
Any contradiction. So, basically, if you ask me, based on health issues,
Mm.
spirulina is fine for everything except one. If you're having a person who's having kidney failure and going for dialysis, I would not recommend giving spirulina. It has no effect on the kidney, but when they go for dialysis and they consume spirulina, the dialysis fluid will actually become green due to the spirulina. So that will actually make the medical personnel a bit affected or they get scared. So I would suggest that those people who are going for dialysis to avoid spirulina. Other than that,
For
spirulina is baby proof, child proof, adult proof, old people proof, all proof.
okay, for the married, for the single one, everybody can take spirulina. Okay. Okay, guys. Any more question regarding this spirulina? Because spirulina, I think most of us are well known already about this spirulina. But the thing is, maybe some of our distributor or anyone afraid to consume in the biggest amount. That's the thing that the most
I, I
problem.
always I always tell this to people that when it comes to food, you can consume anything you want in this world as long as it's moderation. Problem is not the food. Problem is our system. If let's say when you go to a hospital and let's say you're diabetic, doctors will give you a lot of restriction. But the problem is not the food. Problem is your pancreas is imbalanced. So I would say that don't blame the food. Blame your system.
Correct. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We take this question. uh, just prolong your tips to use this very mask.
Okay, how many minutes did you spare on mask in your hair? Okay, I would suggest once you mix spirulina with guano oil, rub it on your scalp, and then you can just wrap it up. I would like to use this kind of like a shower cap. Yeah, you can use shower cap. Use shower cap, and you go and do your cleaning. Go do some cleaning. Spend some time for like 2 hours. The reason why I said that because it's good for you to sweat a bit. Because when you sweat, you open up the pores, and the spirulina and the guano oil able to sip inside. So I would say that up to 1 to 2 hours at least.
Okay. At least. At least. Okay. Excellent presentation.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Kalau tak suka makan sawi, makan spirulina.
I totally agree with Daniel's word. Those parents who have children who are not eating vegetables, who are very stubborn, who are very difficult. It's okay, guys. Just give your kids spirulina. The children will grow up beautifully and with brains.
Hey, can spirulina reduce the allergic? Maybe the nut
Yeah,
allergic. Whatever.
yeah, true, true.
Okay, so I think anyone who got allergic so can try spirulina. Okay, come on guys. Any more question? Boleh tanya apa saja soalan berkaitan dengan DXN spirulina. Okay, and then for your information, just now we already highlight the IMSAM DXN MOU project to help reduce the malnutrition for the child. Okay, so kita projek kita adalah bagi 3 gram setiap seorang setiap hari selama setahun. Okey, lebih kurang daripada 1 juta kanak-kanak yang kekurangan nutrisi ataupun malnutrition. Yang kita katakan hunger and malnutrition is the biggest problem in the world. So inilah cara kita tolong. Dan sedikit masa lagi kita akan announce di projek ataupun di kempen untuk anda donate ataupun untuk anda sama-sama derma ke dalam projek ataupun dalam kempen nak kita malnutrition ni lah. Jadi sabarlah, bukan sekarang. Nanti kita akan announce kempen untuk anda derma. Okay. Padu, power ni. Jawab lah.
The secret is out lah. Yeah, I do that. Like I usually do. I'm a bit lazy, so I'll do maybe 2 weeks once. I will do, but I still do.
But the hair also very strong, right? Can pull.
Yeah, yes. It's not coming out. Ketarik.
Okay, Mr. Frankie asking, spirulina best food for cancer patient?
Definitely. Because when a person is having such a huge thing like cancer, their immunity will be affected. Their nutrition will be deprived, and especially those cancer patients who are going through chemo or radiotherapy, they are being very much exposed. So spirulina will be an abundant supply of nutrients to support the body, because the body is going through so much, the system is going through so much. So spirulina is definitely one of the best food for cancer patients. But I would actually like to add that also give micro-veg and morinzyme, because when it comes to cancer patient, the absorption won't be so good. So you can give micro-veg and morinzyme together just to build the digestion system, and also virgin coconut oil to allow bowel movement, because when they're exposed to all this radiation, it's very important for waste material to also go out. So spirulina is definitely best food, but you can also incorporate micro-veg, morinzyme, and virgin coconut oil.
Absolutely. Terbaik Okay. Compliment. Your face very shining. Fabisha use Jempuri mask. Okay. Brighter. Naturally tau. Natural. Okay. Banyak betul ni. Habis lah boleh jadi ambassador lepas ni.
Thank you.
Okay. Another question is compare.
Frankie is asking wonderful questions. Keep it coming.
Which one? This one?
No, Daniel was saying, spirulina helps for pancreatic cancer patients? Yes, definitely. As I have explained, spirulina helps to balance your blood glucose. So basically, this is pretty simple, guys. You don't have to have specific cancer. Spirulina is an all-rounder nutrition supplier. It has abundant supply of nutrition. So when a person suffers from something called cancer, the abnormality cells are there. Spirulina definitely helps in giving these nutrients to the body, to boosting up our immune system and allowing our body to fight the cancer and fight the abnormal cell. Spirulina definitely helps, but I wouldn't say spirulina plays a role. It helps our body system to fight whatever abnormality is happening in our body. Regardless pancreatic cancer or colon cancer or liver cancer, spirulina is generally a well-being product to boost our immune system and a preventive step even before coming to cancer stage.
Yes. So maybe for the details you can find in the journal or scientific research by Dr. Siva and also by Dr. Lim. Okay, everything is there. Okay, let's just see. Thank you for your valuable information.
You're welcome.
Okay, okay, guys. I think no more question from the viewers. Thank you very much for all of you to be with us to learn and understand about the essence spirulina. So thank you very much. So I think we come to the end. Last word from our presenter, Miss Wavisha.
I think today I feel like everybody is gonna have spirulina in their dreams. You know, like spirulina. Yeah.
One minute. I think we have to take this beautiful question.
Okay.
Doctor says too much protein harmful to human body. So what you say about spirulina and granule protein?
Okay. So again, I'm saying that you can eat anything you want in this world as long as in moderation. So when you get DXN product, at the back it says per day what is the intake, how many capsules is allowed, and how many grams of spirulina powder is required for the daily dosages. So as long as you keep up to that, our body is unique. See, whatever we take, our body will just store what is needed and remove what is not needed. So as long as your system is fine, you have no need to worry about consuming as much as you can, because our body knows problem happens when our system is not good. This is why it's good to start with DXN product to prevent from this problem of not absorbing very well issues. So if you ask me, there's no such thing as too much protein. Our body will know how much protein is needed and what's the balanced protein need to be, regardless as a waste material.
Okay. All right. So I think continue with your last word, last advice.
Okay. As I was saying, everybody is going to dream about spirulina. I hope it's a fantastic and good dream about spirulina. In conclusion, I might seem like each time when I always say something like this product is amazing. That's because DXN is fantastically and very valuably given us each and every product which has all the benefit. You know, for me, like I do have people who come and ask me like, oh, why are you not looking at other companies, or why are you not going to other supplements? My answer is simple. I have found the best. So why will I look for the rest? You know, when you have find the best, you wouldn't bother to look at other things. I find DXN is an all-rounder, complete. And for instance, something simple like spirulina, DXN is able to give in so many forms. That shows DXN is able to accommodate the people. You know, sometimes elderly people, they're difficult to swallow because they are narrow. So we have powder. And those children, they're very stubborn on medicines. Here we have cereal. You know, like I find DXN is such an amazing ground, and spirulina is definitely a must to add in your diet. I hope you guys enjoy, and tomorrow morning start with your spirulina cereal.
Oh, very impressive. Okay. So I think the most thankful, of course, to our presenter, Wavisha, because every month never say no, only yes. So thank you very much for your time, for your effort, okay, and for your knowledge tonight. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being with us, and hopefully stay online and stay tuned with us every day. Okay, tomorrow until Sunday, we have a lot of input for you, of course, to grow your business and to give you motivation and inspiration in DXN. Okay, to all our crown, to all our leaders, thank you very much, and keep promoting DXN. And see you all at the top. Bye-bye.
Let it go.